Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coffee. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse, move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Timeout, Syracuse.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He's in open space downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
A huge play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored.
Coming after him, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tiger. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. Ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they get the ball, man, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
They'll go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Give to the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Clemson. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of... The 41 in the running game getting it done. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Now they'll try the right side. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Syracuse right back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Might as well give it to him again. Quick spin on the run.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Stepping to the right. trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the offense will stay out there for one more play with 1 second remaining in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Rushing.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Great job sneaking out of the
Feeling a little
backfield,
rough today
getting
after
the football,
tequila
letting them get
day
some positive
yesterday.
yards.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
Get it.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there.
Yeah, Coach Louis sold. He was drinking on the sidelines yesterday, yelling at Ching Chong.
They'll send out the offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left
Coach Weazel known for whipping out a bottle of tequila after the first quarter when they go up.
Just keep doing what you've been doing.
His methods are unorthodox, but they work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hardy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
What's going on? Who's that guy covering? What the hell?
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to's not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The lone back's got it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh,
It's caught downfield.
they got me.
Touchdown, Cuse. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the left side. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through.
Bulldoze.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Come on, get in.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemso.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, beating a more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This drive will open from the 15. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass.
A safety or touchdown. Yeah.
Seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute.
I think that's the 3rd defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
That guy's a monster. He might have been down. I don't know.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat.
Get him.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that. And now, if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs, because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nope.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Get me.
Clemson will send the punt team out.
Not ready.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off for the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't.
Birdie boys texting me work stuff. Yeah, I saw there was a few. I didn't look at the details though.
So maybe they can
Quite a
find
few.
some kind of a rhythm here late in the
I was
game
looking
and
at
get something
flights in on Thursday.
Keep it on the draw. The draw draws
So hopefully we could get there by Thursday by like
This offense has
5
to find a
o'clock,
way to
something
run
like
the
that.
football. They got to get more creative, but whatever
That'd
that
be
looks
ideal.
like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, 12 sacks now.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
and it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes
Yeah,
out of
OJ's
bounds.
200
This
yards.
drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him.
I got mixed
They
up.
make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently.
Well, if you're going to
but
give it
I
to
love
me.
when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Wow.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Oh, shit.
And
Okay,
they
I was
were
going to
looking
break
for
that.
a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught. Ball, the defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Unleashes to the end zone.
Yep.
Fires and picked off.
Blockers.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy, right? He's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Yeah, if he was a different linebacker, most of them are pretty damn fast.
On their side. Not a lot of room there. Give him a
I think he's going to get his. He's
he's
got to have a breakaway run to get that 200 today. Look at this.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Hits the afterburners.
Oh, wow.
He's at the...
Okay.
And they're going to put another
So when they needed.
in the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox.
That was
Between
nice.
the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming.
Convenient.
Keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Now I can drop everybody else in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Yeah,
No time at all.
I got one miniature like 5'8" wide out, and he takes little baby steps.
This lead has really grown.
I'm like, that's a little awkward. A little funny looking.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
For some reason, my starting D is still.
They need to find something that they do really,
I don't know why it does that.
Football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit. That's probably not
He's
it. This
going.
offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long.
Some of my starting D still. Yes. Yeah, most of them.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late.
There we go.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Squeeze. Oh.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer,
They still got everybody in here.
Microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been
Getting
the more
more
physical
yards.
side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this
That
thing.
helps.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again.
Shove it in the ref's face.
Just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about
234 touchdowns. I think he's second place for Heisman. Since I can't keep him. Well, missed that one. Gave the kicker a tequila shot before that one. Everybody's celebrating.
Athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback running on the draw. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Fresh. Fresh.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football,
Fresh. Get the ball.
The ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense
One more,
didn't have a
OJ.
chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
One
this
more.
offense has it with really good field position.
Let's go.
They want that clock to run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Clemson is quick to the line.
This might do it. Oh, yeah. Get out of the way.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Shit. Should have cut up.
Hard running there.
Oh!
And he's
If I could have just pushed inbounds.
They keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
and that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll try to pound their way in.
Ooh, he got hit there.
Breaking news, they score yet another touchdown. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity.